Have you ever thought about how to create a budget? Welcome to Your Clear Thinking. I'm Roderick Mitchell, author of Credit Straight Talk, Clarity on the Conspiracy. This video is part of a series of videos designed to help you build a solid credit foundation. In this video, I'm going to talk to you about how to create a personal budget. The personal budget will be divided into 3 phases, and this is phase 1, the mindset. The beginning of a budget is preparing the mindset to accept control, reduce, and manage spending. Because you can make the perfect plan in theory and on paper, but until you make up your mind to accept that change, you're wasting time. The mindset begins with you understanding that wasteful behavior must stop. You will be held accountable for every dollar earned. You must develop yourself a why. A why is a strong-held reason or conviction for doing a thing until that particular thing has been completed, once the decision has been made. Your why has to be what drives you to complete your goals. Take some time and think about where you want to be in 10 years in every area of your life. Spiritually, financially, educationally, socially, and politically. Take a week or 2 or even 30 days to think about all the areas I mentioned, and if I miss some, add that to it. Once your mindset is prepared and you have made the decision to take on a personal budget, it will be time to begin. Remember this, don't worry about perfection. Focus on completion. Starting over is just realizing you need a do-over. Now, write down your goals for next week, next month, the next 6 months, and write them down for 1 year, the next 3 years, and even the next 5 years. Your goals and a plan to reach them will give you a direction and something to measure yourself by as far as checking your progress. Visualize your goals after you write them down and develop them, and get a feeling of joy seeing yourself completing your goals successfully. It's time to begin the journey to freedom. Total up all of your income from all sources. Make sure you are not spending more than you earn. You ask, how can someone spend more money than they earn? It's easy. The answer is credit cards, payday loans, and even loan sharks to cover the cash shortage. Set aside for yourself a 2-hour weekly self-examination day and time to review your past week's actions and plan the upcoming week's activities. Try to make your self-exam day the same day and time each week. Buy yourself a tablet or use an app on your phone to take notes, make lists, and store files. And I do mean a real paper, less than $1 tablet. This process is going to be a multi-phase plan that you will have to gather, review, and manage your spending habits. On your first self-exam day, make a plan to record all of your spending for 1 week. Write down or make a digital recording of all the details, including amounts and the item. Do not think a purchase is too small to record it. Record everything. On your next self-exam day, review what you have recorded as your spending habits for the week. Repeat the same exercise again for another week, recording all of your spending. Your next self-exam day, review what you have recorded as your spending habits for the week. Also get a list of all the bills and expenses you pay monthly, including the amounts and balances owed. Include everything you spend money on, regardless of how big or small. Have your list of bills and expenses completed by the next self-exam day. Record all of your information in your tablet or your app that you have collected for the past few weeks. Make a note if anything on your list is something that you repeat weekly. Now make a new file with 3 categories. The categories will be must-have, like-to-have, and luxury. The must-have category includes food, shelter, utilities, and basic transportation. The like-to-have category includes cable TV, fast food, premium coffee, alcohol, tobacco, sweepstakes tickets, and media streaming subscriptions. The luxury category will include designer clothing, premium alcohol, high restaurant costs, gambling, overpriced transportation, excessive partying, and expensive hobbies. Look at the list you made for your weekly spending. Include your bills and expenses for the month. Decide how the list items fit into the must-have, like-to-have, and luxury categories. Once you have the items in the proper categories, review those items again to see can you further refine those lists. Now, put your new plan to work and record your spending again in the upcoming week, trying to reduce things in the luxury category. Make changes and improvements as you need to. Review the like-to-have and luxury categories again. And now make a list of the things you're willing to cut back or think about completely cutting them out to reach your goals. The goal is to cut back on luxury category items until you ultimately remove them completely. Put your new plan to work and record your spending in your tablet or app for the upcoming weeks. When you can complete this phase successfully without remorse or pain, it's time for you to review that plan and decide when you are ready to move on to the next phase. And enjoy one of your old luxury items. On your next self-exam day, work on a list of goals. Think about and record them during the next upcoming week. Have your list of goals completed by your next self-exam day. Continue to monitor and refine your current plan until you have completely replaced luxury items. In this video, I talked to you about how to create a budget. Phase 1, the mindset. Remember to subscribe below and select the playlist to see all the videos in this series. I'm Roderick Mitchell, author of Credit Straight Talk, Clarity on the Conspiracy. Visit my blog, yourclearthinking.com. Remember, together we rise.